So you can make whatever adjustments you need here. This is to end it when they're all done.
Yep.
You end it by pushing that button. Don't push it until then, though,
Right, I know that.
because you can't speak it out.
Real live.
Pop out.
Yes, it does.
You might want to turn the microphone off.
and I will be your host today. We are going to have please stand in a form of reverence. As we enter a new month and a new year, we pray for fresh beginnings and new opportunities. Please guide us as we start this new chapter in Scouting, and let your wisdom light our paths. Help us leave behind any past challenges and embrace the possibilities of this new year with hope and faith. Grant us the strength to pursue our goals and the wisdom to make the correct decisions as we continue on our scouting journeys. In your name, amen.
Amen.
Scout side. Aye.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Scout side. On my honor.
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
A scout is.
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
2. Welcome January. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everyone here is on the Scouts BSA side. Our club leaders are meeting in the cafeteria right now with Jeremy. Yeah, one person. Oh no. It's because they found out we're on YouTube.
You seriously watch him?
Today, do we have any announcements from announcements?
Thrive Drive.
Thrive Drive is where it's at.
You should know that Thrive Drive is in the cinema, Apple Cinema.
Those nice comfy seats that reclining chair.
There will be food, yada, so.
All right, I'd like to call up Michael Kenyon for his presentation.
Good evening, everybody. So this is my little colorful spin on my awards presentation, okay? So if you can hit the next slide, please. So there's a whole bunch of awards because not only do we recognize our youth, but we need to recognize our adults. So one of the awards is the George Buckland Award. And the George Buckland Award, you can read it here, was provided for in the will of Captain George Buckland since the 1940s. The executive board of the Narragansett Council has awarded one medal each year in each district for long and faithful service. This award is designed to recognize scouters who have been outstandingly devoted. The recipients of this award should be head and shoulders above the average in loyalty, devotion to their unit, institution, district, and years in leadership. So that's one that we can nominate our adults for. Next slide, please. District Award of Merit. The District Award of Merit is a council award presented by districts in the same manner that the Silver Beaver is a national award presented by councils. The award is available to scouters who render service of an outstanding nature in the district level, and to be considered for this award, the following should be considered of the nominee. Obviously, you must be a registered scouter. You must have rendered noteworthy service in scouting, outside of scouting, or both. The nominee's scouting position and the opportunity to render outstanding service beyond the expectations of the positions are met. So we're not talking about baseline things that you've been doing, kind of step above that baseline. Their attitude and cooperation with the district and council, again, support the council, support the district. Next slide, please. Scoutmaster of the Year. So the Scoutmaster of the Year award is given to a Scoutmaster, obviously, who has gone above and beyond in providing a quality program to their troop. To be considered for this award, a nominee must be the current Scoutmaster of the troop, obviously, and again, step above and beyond on the normal duties of a Scoutmaster. Next, please. Also, with the Scoutmaster, we have the Cub Master of the Year. Very similar, again, is to go and recognize that Cub Master of the Year, the leader of the pack that has gone above and beyond the normal duties of the Cub Master. So very similar to the Scoutmaster. Next, please. Scouter of the Year. I have someone in my troop that I'm going to nominate this year. And that person is the Scouter of the Year award is given to a registered leader of a Scouts BSA troop, other than the Scoutmaster, who has gone above and beyond in providing a quality program to his or her troop. To be considered for this award, a nominee must be currently registered leader in their troop. I have this one female leader. She's actually our advancement coordinator. She helps out. She puts in 200% all the time. Just a quick story. We do Christmas tree recycling after the holidays. There's a fundraiser. She had said that she would pull a trailer and help us with the trees. One day she pulled up and I'm like, where's your vehicle? My axle broke. She went and borrowed someone else's vehicle and still went on and helped out. So that's just one of the little things that she has done. So we will see her name in the nominations for Scouter of the Year. Next, please.
Mike,
Yes.
does the district allow to have more than one Scouter of the Year award?
In the past, I think we've only had one, but I'd have to look at my paperwork, but I only recall one. I'm sure there's plenty out there. And as we're aware, for those of us that nominated folks for various awards, it's very important to supply lots of data on that. So when we review those award nominations, we have ample data to make the decision. Cub Leader of the Year. The Cub Scout Leader of the Year award is given to a registered leader of a Cub Scout pack other than the Cub Master. So this is kind of similar to the other one for the troop, only this is at the Cub level, who has gone above and beyond providing quality Cub Scout program to their pack. Again, I can think of a couple that I would nominate after our meeting we had with Pack 12 the other night. To be considered for this award, a nominee must be currently registered as a leader in their pack, obviously. Next, the Golden Spark Plug Award for a unit level adult, again, but registration with the BSA is not required. Okay, so this is a little different. Who works tirelessly behind the scenes in each unit can choose one. So you're not going to be necessarily a leader with a unit, but you supported the unit and helped out the unit tremendously. Those would be our Gold Spark Plug Award nominations. Next, please. Charter Organization of Sponsor of the Year. So the Sponsor of the Year award is given to a community organization which currently charters at least one pack, troop, crew, ship, or post. Characteristics of sponsors that should be considered for this award include providing resources to their unit or units that allow the program to thrive, having leadership from the organization, active within the units, and making a difference in their community. So this again is for that chartered organization, a sponsor, to kind of go above and beyond their standard activities and their standard support. So this is where you would nominate them for their outstanding support. Next, please. Crew, ship, or post of the year. Again, awarded to either a venturing crew, Sea Scout ship, or explorer post that has achieved excellence during the scouting year. So make sure you take a look at those. We don't have a lot of those, meaning we don't have a lot of ships, crews, or posts. So take a look at them and see if there's any that warrant a nomination. Next, please. Troop of the Year award is given to a Scouts BSA troop that is currently chartered in the district. The Troop of the Year should be a troop that actively recruits new scouts, so they have a great recruitment plan, puts on a great scouting program, and has trained and active leadership. So if your troop has 100% trained leaders, which is ideal, which everybody should have, that would be one of the characteristics. Do they have spring recruitment, fall recruitment? What type of efforts do they do for membership? Stuff like that. So that would be the Troop of the Year. You would not want to nominate them. Next, please. Pack of the Year, very similar to Troop of the Year. Back of the Year Award is given to a Cub Scout pack that is currently chartered in the district. It's basically the same as the Troop of the Year. Does great scouting program, has trained and active leadership. Dirty Boot Award. So you're like, okay, boots. What do you think about boots? Has nothing to do with boots. Just like, some other things. Given to the troop who has logged the most nights camping in the previous 12 months. So it's important to track your unit's camping. So you can easily do the little report in Scout Book and say, hey, we've done this many camping nights, so on and so forth. It's very important. My troop, it's very important that we get out at least once a month to go camping. And sometimes we do twice a month. And depending on my schedule. So Dirty Boot Award, that's the nominations for that. Cub Scout Hiker Award, given to the pack with an outstanding outdoor program for the previous 12 months. Again, this is self-reported, and if you keep track of your activities, nominations for a lot of these awards are very easy to determine who you're going to nominate. Next, please. Journey to Excellence. We heard a little bit about this earlier, that Journey to Excellence is Scouting America's program to help packs, troops, crew, ships, and posts to plan, monitor, and evaluate their performance and their ability to serve youth. There are specific criteria for the unit to plan and accomplish. These standards are reviewed each year, and revised standards are published. Now, we've all heard that Journey to Excellence is kind of going away. I've always used Journey to Excellence. I try to use it at every committee meeting to kind of go, hey, where are we at? If you wait until not recharter, but when you renew your unit, if you wait until then, it's a little late because you don't have time to do some of the things that you may have missed throughout the year. Without Journey to Excellence, there is going to be a new metric that we're going to utilize. Stay tuned, and we'll see what that is. But we're still going to, make sure we look at membership, make sure we look at recruiting, make sure we look at council activities. Are we supporting council? Are we going to council activities? So on and so forth. So that's kind of like a fade out into the new program. Next. So just wanted to put this up there. Most of you should be aware that the 2025 award recipients, we have the Silver Beaver Award recipients, the Distinguished Service to Safety Award, the Torch of Gold Award, the North Star Award, and the Captain George Buckland Award. So all those individuals will be celebrated on, next slide, please, January 29th at the Volunteer Recognition Dinner at Venus de Milo. And we will recognize those individuals. I had one too many parentheses there, sorry. But we'll recognize those individuals on January 29th. So it's important to register now so we can have a head count of who will be there to recognize all these individuals. Also want to say thanks to those that nominated those individuals, because it takes time, effort to gather the information, put it together, and nominate the individuals. Because without nominations, people aren't recognized. So some other dates. May 8th is the Southeast District Dinner at Bristol Train of Artillery, and that's where we'll award the stuff like the Dirty Boot Award, Cub Master Year Award, so on and so forth. May 13th is the Southwest District Dinner and East Greenwich Yacht Club for all other recognitions, just like I mentioned before on May 8th. May 14th is the Northwest District Dinner, on location to be determined. I'm kind of looking at a new location for that now. We're going to see if we're going to go there or not, but for all the others. And then the Northeast District Dinner, we're waiting for some organization to happen there and figure out where and when. So that is for awards.
The training awards, do you want to cover that? Because that's what's going to be given out also on May 13th and 14th.
Yes. You want me to cover it?
It's covered at the district level, not at the
Right, it's
not at the dinner on the 29th.
right. This
Right,
is,
it's here.
these are all the
May
ones we
13th and 14th.
Right.
13th and 14th.
These are all the ones that we just talked about with the Scout Master in the district and the Cub Master of the Year, the Spark Plug, so on. So we have an idea, of those. So, yes, sir.
I think Miss Lisa is trying to ask you if you want to cover the other knots that are provided by national, which are awarded at the district level, such as the training knots, the Cub Dead Leader Award, the Cub Master Key, the Scout Master Key, etc.
Those are great. I'm glad you brought that up, Adrian. Yes.
Reading my.
Yes, and a lot of those, we all are here at the round table, and there's a lot of these awards that require attendance at roundtables. So by coming to a roundtable, that's part of the criteria to receive some of those awards. So, Adrian, I don't have all that data right with me. I wasn't planning on being here, but this is true. Everything you mentioned, all those, we need to,
So where can it all be found?
it can all be found, actually. I didn't have it set at the hotspot yet,
National?
but it was.
At
Yeah,
the- on the-
yeah, if you go to the council website, against the council BSA, and you go to, awards on the top, you go to volunteers and on awards, and if I can get a hotspot, because I'll need a hotspot for the next,
Next portion.
next part. Let me
I have
look
my
up.
hotspot, you can do your thing.
Let me go.
Everybody connected.
Uh-oh, another breach. Disconnecting. Please stand by. I don't know what's up there. It's taking a while. But you want to go to the Narragansett Council homepage. Actually, I have my phone in my pocket. All right, so what we want to do is go to here and go to volunteers, and then go to volunteer awards and recognition. And here we have various awards here. We have the ones that we covered here, Scout Master of the Year, Troop of the Year, Pack of the Year, so on and so forth. Then down here we have the council awards, which are the Silver Beaver, North Star, and I don't have the other ones here.
Yeah.
So the training awards can be found at scouting.org/award central. Not on the council website.
Scouting,
No.
Scouting.org/award central.
Uh-oh. There we go. And awards.
Actually, do the search then, awards.
Awards, right there.
Right, awards in the center.
right, I'm looking.
There's 15 people yelling at the guy driving.
Yeah, thank you, that's fine, I don't mind. All right, so here we have,
Yeah.
like you have the National Duty to God Award, okay? We have, anybody want to yell out what award they want to take a look at?
Look at the training awards. Just stick the, I mean, now that we know where it
Yes,
is.
for Scouter's Key,
There we go.
There we go.
Scouties Training Award.
Nope.
Scouter's Training.
So here we have the Scouters Key Award. Who can earn this award is earned by Cub Masters, Scout Masters, so on, how to get the award, so on, so you can determine this by visiting the site. Then you can also look at, so that was Scouters Key, there's the Scouters Training Awards.
There's the application.
How to get this award.
Yeah, just do. So every scout deserves a trained leader. We've all heard that. I can play the video or we can just move along.
Training awards and recognition, right over there. There we go. There you go.
All right. See, it's not just, I don't take care of everything by myself. It's a team
So
approach.
community,
It's a community. So we have the Den Leader Award, we have Scouters Training Award for Cub Scout leaders, for Scouts BSA, for venturing, various Scouters Key Awards. We'll just click on Den Leader. Well, actually, let's not do that one because we only have, yeah. So let's do Scouters Training Award for Scouts BSA. So here you just fill out the candidate's name, some information, their tenure, from when to when. And you look down here, you see this is, what type of training have they done? Hopefully they've done all the position-specific training. It's very important. Participate in at least one additional supplemental or advanced training, such as wood batched, attend University of Scouting, or at least 4 Roundtable during each year of the tenure. So it doesn't mean 4 for your tenure of scouting. I mean, for each year. Okay. So, but back in 2019, I did 2. No, it was for each year. Performance. Do the following during the tenure used for this award. Participate in the annual troop planning meeting each year, which all of us should be doing. Serve as a registered adult leader in a troop that achieves council assigned performance objectives, and give primary leadership to at least one of the performance objectives each year. So, and then again, this is signed by the district council training committee chair. So that's for the Scouters Training Award for Scouts BSA leaders. We have others. We have Scouters Key, Scoutmaster. Scouters Key is very similar. The candidate's personal information, their tenure. It's always very interesting to try to get this information without telling them that you're bringing them in for an award. A lot of the times I tell my leaders, hey, I want to do a bio on you for our troop website. So I'll try to get them all the information and I'll put their bio on our troop website. And I'll also use the information they supplied for award nominations. So roundtable meetings are very important for a lot of these awards. Advanced training like wood batch, very important for a lot of these awards. So, attend roundtable, attend wood batch, and you'll have a bunch of those under your belt and be eligible for a lot of these awards. We also have district committee awards, the district committee key, the Scouters Training Award for district committee members. Again, a lot of this is gathering this type of information, what type of training they've had, and what have they done? Have they gone to meetings? They've had additional training, so on and so forth. So that's all important in nominating for those awards. Any other questions, comments, concerns? I know nominations by.
Good question.
That is a good question.
Well, it's in May, so you need.
It's usually.
Actually, you need absolutely.
Yeah, it was because we met like the first week of April. So it's I don't have a date in my head, but I know it's like, let's say like March, the end of March, because we did convene the first week of April. So make sure you have it done by March 31st. All right, so we're gonna.
Where do you find this training?
So we're going to do something else. And done with that one. So there's different places to find this training. We have my.scouting. So here we go. So here I am. We're all friends. You can see everything I've done. So log into my.scouting and we have our whole, yes, my middle name is Steven, my father. So here we are. This is where you would look at your training, okay? And then go in and by youth protection expires October 16th of 2025. So I'm good for a little bit. And Scouts BSA, so a lot of us want to make sure that we've taken what we need to take. Here you can go in and check and say, hey, just so most, all of you should be aware, but we have the Scoutmaster specific training, okay? We have Merit Badge Counselor training here. We have Troop Committee Chair, Troop Committee, My Learning. So these are all the different trainings I've taken. There's pages and pages and pages. What we all need to make sure is that gotta learn how to spell.
There it goes, right there.
All right, so we all gotta make sure that we've taken this. All right, hazardous weather training, because as Scouts BSA leaders with direct contact, if we have not taken hazardous weather training, which we need to make sure we don't let expire every 2 years, okay? Make sure you take it. If you have not taken it, you are not fully trained, okay? So you can see here, 12, 26, 24 was the last time I completed it. So I'm good for 2 years, okay? So that's for direct contact. Now I'm just letting you know, I have committee members that also go on various outings. And so they're gonna be, in my head, they're gonna be in direct contact with the youth. So I make sure that they also take hazardous weather. It doesn't hurt to have more people trained than you need. You're always training, you never had enough. So it's only 28 minutes out of someone's schedule. If you can't make 28 minutes out of someone's schedule, then there's something wrong.
Hey, Mike,
Yes,
March 15th for district awards.
March 15th, thank
March
you.
15th.
So not quite March 31st, but March 15th for the district awards. So, go in, take a look, see when your youth protection expires, look to see when your hazardous weather training expires. Make sure you take a look at that. That's extremely important. What else did I have here? And that was just the website. That was
That's the work.
this is the training this is just some information from the Narragansett Council website. So why be a trained leader? This is a great little link here that talks about why you should be a trained leader. We shouldn't have to tell you why. Some things like wood badge, den chief training, okay, and so on and so forth. So then it talks a little bit about some courses. We have the balloon for our,
We don't do that. We're BSA.
no, well, like IOLS, and then Scouts BSA specific. So that would be where you get some information on that also.
Back to my dad's training.
Yes.
There's a new training for those of you that want to take wood badge. It's a pre-course now. It tells you a little bit more about the program. I know some people go to wood badge thinking it's other things other than leadership training. So now every new participant has to take this course and earn their certificate. So it's the wood badge pre-course orientation that every participant now has to take.
This one, phase one?
Uh,
Oh, no, sorry,
Down.
down below.
Yep.
I wasn't listening.
Right.
Oh,
It gives you a little quiz at the end. It gives you a handy dandy certificate.
Again, it's only 30 minutes, so.
So Lisa, as you being a course director, when somebody signs up, do they have to show proof they did this?
Yes,
Okay, good.
they have to upload it and send it to me.
So this is a new requirement.
New requirement. And some of you, if you're checking your leader training, meaning your ASMs and SM, you might have a little snafu right now. Because our ASMs aren't fully trained because they took the classroom in-person training and now council wants you to do it online.
Not council.
No, national, excuse me, not council, national, sorry about that.
But it needs to be done online.
It needs to be done online.
There's a lot of people registered, untrained right now, to Mike's point, because of the hazardous weather.
Right.
There was a glitch, they didn't do it, so now there's a whole bunch of people.
So you could have been like December 15th, you could have been fully trained,
Yep.
and right at this point, you're not.
January 1st, you're not, because of that.
For those of us have already taken Wabash, do we have to do this one?
No,
Okay.
only new
Oh.
people.
Your grandfather did.
But it's always a good thing.
Should probably take it anyway.
I take it.
Yeah.
It's a refresher.
Yeah.
Even
this point,
though
you're
I've
right.
already been in Wood Badge, I've taken all of the courses that are in the Wood Badge folder. Training is a good thing.
It
You
is.
can't be overly trained.
Nope. You're bored, something to do.
Yes, sir.
I took my blue and it's not in there. I took, charter board rep, in there, completed the training. All that good stuff.
So you would need to see your district's training chair and talk to them.
What district? They from?
Yeah, what district? Southwest.
So reach out to Carol Feeney. Okay, she could basically update your records.
Commissioners can update as well too. Do you have your?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
either individual can,
One was during COVID, one was online, the charter board was online there.
so either, as long as you have those certificates, either one of those individuals can be supplied that, just give them a copy, don't give them the original, and they'll should be able to fix that. But
Thank you.
you're welcome. Any other questions, comments, concerns regarding scouting?
Yeah.
Work?
I didn't know yet, who's the commissioner for
Alright.
Carol.
Okay. Mike, yeah.
Yes.
Come on now. Oh, there you are. Sorry, come on down. Our district chair would like, district chair of the Northwest would like to.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good. So I'm the district chair for the Northwest, and you might remember that last year about this time, I stood here and asked for some feedback about our district goals for the year. Every year, the district committee goes through planning around this time. We'll be meeting in about another week or so. And we'd like to hear from you about what you would like the district committee to focus on. Some of the things that we did last year, for example, include the fellowship night that we had over the summer at Manville Rod and Gun Club. We threw some hatchets, we had some food and played some games. And there was one other one that we did that escapes me now, but we do work on that, and we also work on membership, and we help put on the Klondike. Mike Kenyon and his team does that. So we do some things behind the scenes, and we're always looking for ways that we can better help you. So there's a feedback box up at the top. Last year, I had some ideas on the board. This year, I'm just asking that if you do have any general concerns or topics, doesn't have to be anything specific, just drop it in the feedback box and just make sure that you just label it Northwest District Goals, 25 or something like that, so that we can find it out, find it and fish it out. Okay. And if you do have any other questions, I'm here for the rest of the night. Thanks.
Thank you. Now we have to wait for our comp side to come in here because we have a special presentation. So if you need to use the restroom, please do it now. Please come back in about 5 minutes.
Has anyone not signed up for the drive yet? 'Cause this would be a perfect opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick up your phone.
And we're also here to help you sign up.
I don't, Ethan, I think I signed it pretty
Sign
fast.
up. You're good.
Yeah.
Clear.
To introduce Mr. Adrian McCure, Course Director of 11, 546, 549, 23. Didn't practice this, sorry.
Thank you, Lisa. So thank you all for actually hanging around afterwards here. So today we are actually here to recognize Jeff Burlett's commitment to scouting and his accomplishments resulting from the Wood Badge experience. I would light the candle for the course, but since we're at a meeting, I'm not sure they will allow us to do that, so I will hold off on lighting the candle, but I will declare this High Court of Honor convened. So Baden Powell, the founder of Boy Scouting, began the training of adult scouters in 1911 by organizing a series of lectures. In 1919, he made a further advance in scouter training by devising and instituting the Wood Badge experience. He said, one of the purposes of scouting, excuse me, a Wood Badge training is to get scouters to think about the practice of scouting, to meet, to exchange experiences, and to live together in the spirit of the Scout Oath. Wood Badge, while different in every country, is a worldwide training program found in over 100 countries today. Jeff joins tens of thousands of scouters across the world who share in this learning and recognition. Wood Badge is designed to be advanced leadership training for scouting's adults at the unit, the district, the council, and professional levels. It is taught through living the experience of a scout troop employing the patrol method. The Wood Badge program consists of two phases, the training phase and the application phase. The training phase is set in an indoor and outdoor environment where the participants partake in 5 days of classroom and hands-on learning activities. The application phase involves the participants' commitment to complete a set of personal goals relating to their scouting position. This commitment is known as the Wood Badge ticket. In addition to strengthening the program in which the participant is involved, the ticket provides the opportunity to practice and demonstrate a working knowledge of leadership skills presented during the course. When the participant has fulfilled the terms of their ticket, the Wood Badge recognition is presented. So I'd now like to invite forward the awards team, Jeremy, Lisa, and Roger, to come forward and take their places. Ms. Claudine Riley, if I can ask you to escort our recipient Jeff Burlett forward to be recognized. Thank you. Front and center. Turn and face the audience. So Jeff, you have accomplished many things since you arrived at the training site and began your Wood Badge experience. In the course, you were introduced to many leadership and scouting skills, and you wrote a ticket that was your commitment to put into practice what you had learned. You also set certain goals which you expected to accomplish. During the application period, you were coached and counseled by a scouter, and together you evaluated your progress. Finally, you both agreed that you had reached your goals. Jeff has completed 5 goals that have made an impact to the scouting movement and our scouts. Jeff's goals included having a recruitment event for his pack that included a Hot Wheel setup so prospective Cub Scouts could race the Hot Wheel cars. He also had coordinated to have Spanish-speaking adults there to help recruit from the Hispanic population associated with their charter organization. Jeff also organized a clothing drive fundraiser as a way of offsetting the cost for membership and other scouting expenses for the families. Jeremy, if I can have you talk about the neckerchief.
The meaning of the neckerchief. When Wood Badge started in 1919, W.F. Dubois McLaren, the commissioner in Scotland, purchased Gilwell Park near London and presented it to the Scouting Association as a training center. We honor him by wearing a patch of a McLaren hunting tartan upon the neckerchief.
Lisa, if I can have you talk about the Waggle.
Wood badge scouters the world over are recognized by a 2-strand leather woggle.
Roger, if you talk about the beads.
Wood badge is a name for the badge given to those who successfully complete the entire experience. The badge consists of 2 wooden beads, worn on the leather thong around the neck. These are replicas of the bead necklace obtained in 1888 by Lord Baden-Powell while he was serving in the military in Africa.
It has been said that Wood Badge is the peak scouting training experience. This may be true, but it is much more. It is a commitment to lifelong learning, a commitment by the candidate towards service to scouting and its ideals, and to oneself. Every scouter accepted for the Wood Badge course subscribes to this commitment in both words and deeds. In the words of Baden-Powell, in every country, the aim of Scouts training is identical, namely efficiency for service towards others, and with such an object in common, we can, as an international brotherhood of service, go forward and do far-reaching work. The Wood Badge Award carries with it a certificate that reads, Wood Badge given by the Boy Scouts of America in recognition of completing the National Wood Badge requirements, and it is signed by the Chief Scout Executive. Congratulations. Any words of wisdom?
Me?
From you?
We're gonna sing?
Yes, probably.
You want to sing?
I
Is that
will.
your words of wisdom? You want to sing?
I'd like to sing.
You'd like to sing, okay. So for all those that are members of Troop 1 Gilwell, if you'll come forward so that you can participate in singing.
So I did this for Lisa. So now you know we have to sign out.
So for those of you that did not come forward, the next course is this fall. So I know Lisa talked about it earlier. So Miss Lisa, would you like to lead us off?
Actually, that would be our patrol.
Yeah, so the
Yes,
Beavers.
it would be, but yeah.
So are we ready?
I
Used to be a beaver, a good old beaver too. And now I'm finished beavering, I don't know what to do. Growing old and feeble, and I can beaver no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to get a little happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Used to be a highway, a good old highway too. Now I think it's bothering, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can probably no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to you, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Eagle.
I used to be an eagle, a good old eagle too. But now I'm finished eagling, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can eagle no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Fox.
I used to be a fox, a good old fox too. But now I'm finished foxing, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can fox no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Owl.
I used to be an owl, a good old owl too. But now I'm finished owling, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can owl no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Bear.
I used to be a bear, a good old bear too. But now I'm finished bearing, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can bear no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Buffalo.
I used to be a buffalo, a good old buffalo too. But now I'm finished buffaloing, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can buffalo no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Yellow.
I used to be an antelope, a good old antelope too. But now I'm finished yellowing, I don't know what to do. I'm growing old and feeble, and I can antelope no more. So I'm gonna work my ticket if I can. Back to Gill, well, happy land. I'm gonna work my ticket if I can.
Thank you. Thank you. I conclude this court of honor adjourned.
So this is our official ending of Roundtable. I thank you all for coming. We look forward to seeing you in February at a new venue. New venue will be at New England Tech from now on. So thank you.
Thank you.
So this is our time, now that we're, you can mingle and talk to those that you